comes Hydroxide with the last-ditch effort, and Hot Rod with...
He blocks, so who likes wins? Oh, they get a return! Get it up in here, and again, they are getting him. No, not. Oh! He's and a big return!
Oh, man. I love these points!
Hello everyone and welcome to another round of tribes. Today is the EUTL semi-final Pro League semi-finals between Flamboyant and Pelican. First map is rolling around. Sadly enough, it's going to be Rain Dance, so we're going to see some golf commentary. And to make it even worse, Drunkenjedi joins me here tonight. Say hello, Jedi.
Good evening, everyone. And if I might interject just quickly, if Greth, you could please send me the password to the server in Mumble, that'd be fantastic.
You are an idiot.
You never gave me the password.
I think the path was, well, yes.
Don't say it. Give it to me.
No. It's fun this way. It's good. I can tell you, you can do the analysis from outside of the map. It's perfect. Nothing's going to happen. It's going to be Rain Dance. Okay, fine. I'll give it to you.
Thank you. To be honest, my analysis without seeing the game probably be better than if I actually had access to the game.
I don't deny that. Okay, casters are ready, of course, because we don't need to. All right, yeah.
So,
we are
forward
now
to the match,
everyone
Greth?
setting up. Yeah. So we have, of course, Flamboyant are the ones that actually have the tags, and Pelican don't because they're not very loyal Pelicans. And of course, nature's assholes. So perfect.
Well, in all fairness, we've got. I'm assuming the Juggernaut is Nordsmark Smurf. 30. Hang on, who's Kramstrom? Who's that? Is it Nordsmark?
It's
Okay.
Nordsmark backwards. Yeah.
Oh my god, why didn't I see that? Yeah, so he's rocking the cult tag, which is the new beta ping fixed cult, which apparently feels more like 10 ping cult, which is actually very nice. Which is fair enough. No.
They're all hackers. But yeah, okay.
One person left. We've got Black rocking the Who Lags Wins tag. I didn't even know that clan was actually still up. I thought those guys died.
Maybe it's a ode or something, or maybe just misplaced nostalgia. But
well, as you see from my clan tag, is still Shazzers.
Oh dear.
Hey, you remember the days when I played for Shazzers, Greth? It was amazing. Hey, you played for Shazzers once, actually.
I subbed in for and then I ran away quickly because I realized
we were terrible.
Yes, you were just not on my level.
We had to get on it.
Oh yeah, completely. But I don't use that kind of cliches. I'll leave you to the whole Reddit humor thing.
Oh, it's what I'm best at.
Oh yeah, I bet you are. Anyway, still waiting though. But Rain Dance is rolling around, so we all love Rain Dance because it's such an action-packed map. We might even see some vehicle play. Who knows? It's all a little bit with the random spawns. It's always a little thing. It's basically 5 minutes work in UDK, but it's just clicking and moving the spawns, and and the map's fixed basically, which is kind of hilarious. But that's
One second, I'm going to go fetch Kate.
Oh, hang on. No, she didn't work on this one, I think.
Did she not? Who worked on this?
No, I think it might have been Scott or KP, one of the two.
Alright. What out of the more traditional maps, the 6 or 7 original maps, so to speak, which ones did Kate work on mostly?
CCR.
No, the original.
The original
maps.
arena maps and TDM maps.
Original CTF, Catabatic, Arc, Stridoc, Crossfire, Rain Dance, Temple.
She did the TDM and the arena, and our first map was CCR, I think, that she completely did for CTF.
Ah, okay, so she didn't do any of the CTF?
No, so she's not responsible for that, so that's why we're still talking to her.
That does make sense.
Yeah, there you go.
Although, what about Bella, though? Because there's a lot of kerfuffle around her and Bella.
Bella was Sean, I believe.
I think it was mostly just her, talking publicly about it, which then kind of led to bad things.
Exactly. Well, no, no, it's the whole, match is starting, but You know, not to reminisce too much about those wonderful days when Ira still had a forum.
Match is not starting.
Oh, no, they're not. There's 15 people in now. Too much! Learn to count. Oh, Black's jumping ship. Diamond Sword is being filled with many tags and then not
It's
again.
being filled, if you know what I mean.
Jesus Christ, guys, come on, make up your damn mind, will ya? Got this derp. Apparently.
So what are you expecting to see from this exciting game, Greth?
I think I'm going to use a variation of different accents and slow-moving talking. So it's going to be quite... Because actually Snooker just started again on the BBC, didn't it? So
It did? Okay.
We could do like the Snooker type...
But I thought you were in Belgium.
Sorry?
I thought you lived in Belgium.
I do, but other
You get
people
BBC?
from... Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Other
I'm just so
people
used to Americans bitching about not getting BBC, I assumed the entire world didn't, aside from Britain.
No, it's just Americans. Because Americans are
Just fuck them.
Yes, exactly. Who is still waiting for? Still somebody
I don't even
died
know.
or something?
We have 14 people on the server, I don't even know.
There we go. Little takes the plunge. Is he going to switch to the other team? Well, is anyone else? Yes! No, it's Mark. Alright, who's the... Oh, no, he's back again. Okay, who's your vote for the one to jump to Diamond
Holy
Sword
shit.
next? I'm voting for maybe Fidget. Fidget's gonna be the next one to jump over to Diamond
You
Sword and
reckon?
back. Yeah, I think so.
And then he'll stop, turn around, and go back to the team.
Yeah.
In true Fidget style.
His headphones exploded apparently, so this is nice. See,
Nice.
we shouldn't have started the cast already. Damn it. Oh well. Hey, thanks for having the camera. You're probably enjoying yourself flying around, circling around buildings or something like that. This is very exciting, of course, because you're not going to be moving that camera a lot during Rain Dance.
Basically,
Maybe frantically searching for some kind of activity. But, yeah, thanks for having us.
Indeed.
Alright, come on, guys. My money's still on Fidget. Is Fidget even part of Pelican? He isn't he? Who's going to switch teams? Flam's gonna stay in Blood Eagle, so 1 minute, please. Well, yes, we don't have a choice, do we, Cat?
Well, we do have a choice. We could just not cast it.
That's true.
Let's just go, Greth. Let's just leave these guys throwing devices.
Yeah. I'm actually fascinated by the towers in the back of Rain Dance right now.
The towers. Oh yeah, the towers. Yeah. What about them?
Yeah. Well, we're trying for a community project. I don't know. I should mention. We're actually working on similar type of towers right now. The design. So that's kind of nice. So everyone will say we ripped them off.
You want to be careful, yeah. You don't want the high res and their holla get dollar lawyers coming on you.
It's not gonna have anything to do with right.
By coming on you, I meant it in a different way, Greth.
Oh!
Oh, we have a match.
Go down.
Much
Right,
match.
So, yes. Let's start it as
We're missing one.
We have
We're missing
Flamboyant.
one.
Oh my god, I'm missing one. It's too
Why?
late now. No, they're gonna make it. 1,
Oh,
2, climb Nordsmark. Nordsmark failed. Nordsmark didn't
Wow.
switch in time. And now everyone's winning on Blood Eagle, and now they're
Server
gonna
restart.
restart.
Wow.
They're gonna restart.
so much wow.
Bam.
Holy shit.
That was excitement. That was the most exciting thing to happen on Rain Dance. That countdown, and Nordsmark being the moron. Sorry,
It
dude, that
reminds me-
Smurf's not gonna help you.
It reminds me of a game I casted with 9 watts, where we were just so deprived of any content that we were just struggling. And then on the final map, it was DX, and we just went full Spurg as soon as the cap happened for PLD. It was PLD versus Climax. No, Climax? I think so. Yeah. And, yeah, PLD just failed to cap, mostly. Then they finally got a cap, and me and 9 watts, we made noises, let's put it that way.
Well, me and Freaky did the same thing on Rain Dance. We did the whole golf commentary thing, and when something
Yeah.
insignificant happened, we did You know.
See,
this is-
Freaky's he's got a graceful sort of noise. Me and 9 watts, it was like a caveman getting laid for the first time.
All right.
I love how silent you were after that. It's a good analogy, you know.
Well, I didn't want the gagging on mic, but okay. So, Nordsmark, you have another choice.
We have 14 in the server.
We have 14 in the server. Who's going to be the first? Because I missed now. I missed the first person to jump ship For
Yeah, I think several of them jumped around about the same
no.
time.
Oh, Little again. Little's the first
It was
one.
Little. He's
Countdown
making
begins.
bolt moves.
Excitement.
There we go.
Okay, so I might attempt another thing. I will do the teams now again. Well, we'll wait a little bit. We are alive. This is very good. Good game. First map rain. I hope they would skip rain dance now that, you know, everything was lost. But okay, so on Blood Eagle we have Flamboyant, Mela Shrek, JX3 Aru, Kenneth Guillaume, Yodsan Clay, and Fingon. And then on Diamond Sword we have Chickenu, Clamsdrong, namely Nordmark, the idiot who didn't switch, Black Fidget, Cat999, the one with the exploded headset, Immune, and Little. Amazing what we've already learned about these players.
And it begins in 10 seconds. That's this exciting semi-final match between Team whatever. They don't actually have a team, it seems, and Team Flamboyant.
Indeed. There we are, and they're off. And
they're
so,
off.
for the next hour, nothing will happen.
Oh, please, it won't go for an hour. I mean, let's say 25 minutes plus 10 minutes overtime. It's 35 minutes tops.
Yeah, well, but it will feel the time dilation sets in after a while. Anyway,
Yes, true.
figuring out who the cappers are going to be. No, oh, it's probably going to be Kenneth on Flam's side there. And we have somebody floating chicken new in the Pathfinder. Also, JTX Aru draws first blood. That's what we like from him. And here comes their offense for Flamboyant coming in. Little intercepting probably. Or what is going to Chicken News, doing a quite of a roundabout route actually, very fast one at that. There it goes. We have some disrupt on the stand. Mela going for it, but who? There's Kenneth out clean actually.
Beautifully clean, with Immune still up, however. But he is Soldier, but this is still going to be an issue for him, because look, he's already half health. In fact, less than that. And Immune's still up. So, you know, he could very well get... I'm actually waiting for the sniper shot. Come on, Immune. Come on, let's see it. There we go.
There you go.
382 health.
Chicken New, however, is also out, which we can only assume happened without any sort of offense whatsoever. Chicken New also home, 300. So we are actually going to plunge straight into a standoff. Just
It's like our wildest dreams have come true, Greth. Rain dance and then a standoff immediately.
oh, it's so amazing. I've always wanted a standoff of my rain dance, man. Anyway, let's see who can dig out an offense.
Well, Malone's actually, he's a bit, well, he's a bit early.
Yeah, Mela, poor Mela, and Clams wrong. Dude, just use your fucking name. Really, it's really annoying to the Clams. No, Nords. Haha. Nords. Moron. I'll just call him Moron. Good, Mela. Is the only one there. Now is Fingon.
Well, no, they're all pushing in now. I think what they're going to do is they're going to have Finger and JX3 and Guillaume all push in, and then Melo's going to come up behind, conk him, and go, lol, flag is mine.
Probably, but I think Black's going to actually... Well, Little, where are you Little, where are you going? Help your friends.
Yeah, he's just kind of doing nothing.
Your boy. Oh god, Black's going to get sniped here to shit. He's just going to be murdered. Guillaume's there now. Little's not even close. Black.
Yeah.
Punts
the numbers
no
are
one
not
in
favourable.
particular. Mela's around, and he's got that. Yeah, biatch. Alright, so...
You know, I'm surprised they didn't actually try and buy any kind of time. Because look here, Shrek is low. I mean, I feel like they could have maybe done more with that flag retrieve.
Yeah, Shrek's down. Kenneth's not going to get that pickup. It bounces. But Chickenu, no. Chickenu's the only one with maybe a Hail Mary midair or something like that, but it's not going to happen. Black, doesn't make it. Little, doesn't make it. And anyone else?
And there's our first cap on Rain Dance. 1-0 to Blood Eagle.
And now for an hour of destacking.
Woohoo!
That would be really shitty, wouldn't it?
It wouldn't surprise me either. Oh man.
To annoy us, just to annoy us. Because I just want to point out, they picked Rain Dance as a first map. Better than a third map, I will say, yes. But they also banned Permafrost, which of course means I need to rant about that a little later. But
Greth, surely if game is bad, then, you know, why would you want to play Permafrost? Can you not see the logic there?
But because Permafrost.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Dude, it's religious, okay? Just don't tread on my religion. Okay?
Do you have a picture of it on your door? Do you, you know...
I have a
rub your pants while
printed
thinking about
version of it. I have a 3D printed version,
Nice.
a life-size version in my backyard.
Not
Chicken
too sure
New.
about this chicken new grab. He's only grabbing it 556 health. I mean, he double disc jumped before grabbing the flag.
He's
I
going
guess.
fast.
Yeah.
and
There we see. Guillaume actually took out Immune as they did that. So that
No
wasn't
snipes on
particularly
that.
helpful.
Oh god, and Kenneth's out as well, but he's very low. He's not going to make it far because Black does his thing. And we might... Oh, what the hell just happened? Miller chaining out Chicken New, and we've got the chases on!
There is so much blue here, though. I'm not sure they're going to be able to save the day here. It'd be quite Herculean if they manage it. Oh,
Why
Yods,
punt
Yods,
it? Why
Yods,
punt it?
Yods,
I
Yods!
guess it!
Woohoo!
Excitement. Raising my voice on rain dance. It's amazing. I am already ecstatic. So no grab, but that was well executed, but that chase from Flam was just deadly there.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly didn't think they'd manage it. Like, I saw so many Diamond Sword players there, and just somehow the Blood Eagle guys didn't die and the Diamond Sword guys did. You know, that sounds retarded, and it probably is, but just somehow they just managed to survive and managed to get the retrieve. It was pretty incredible.
Yeah, you'll think like probably got that flag with like maybe less than 100 health left. So
Minus 5 health.
yeah, something like that. So you'll think like is a hacker. There you have it. Anyway, let's see how everything's shaping up. So Pelican actually using Fidget and Nordmark as heavies here. Some pew pew happening on the stand. Fingon actually quite low. So he's not off the stand yet though. This is quite critical for a Hoff to be dead on the... Oh, there you go. Fingon dead. Chicken New coming in. Oh, God, man.
It's all gone to hell.
Hey, splash it all across that tower there. Black's gonna pick it up, but that's not really going to go anywhere.
People watching the stream, we're so sorry.
Yes. I mean, it's gonna get worse, though.
Yeah. Although, I never realised what was so much fun. Right, turn your movement speed to 1600 and then just go into the trench in the middle and just kind of wee back and forth in the trench. It's really fun.
Just rock yourself.
Yeah.
It's almost
brilliant.
over. It's almost over. It's almost over.
Meanwhile, we have some attempts at killing each other, and unfortunately, people do actually kill each other. You know, in the real world, this would be seen as a bad thing, but in tribes, killing each other is what we live for.
It's a kind of an art. But in Tribes, the only game where you can actually kill people at the wrong time, which, you know, it's very, very weird with the whole respawning thing. Anyway, we will see now. Actually, speaking about a game about to happen, Fingon's on the fire once more. Boom! Gets a mortar to the face, and Chicken New is out. Da-da-da-dee-da-doo. He's not going
On the
to
other
get...
side, we
and
actually have
again
Ken
on the
out
other
as well,
end.
and he's out.
Yeah,
Dead.
Ken dead. Dead. Ken dead.
He is
Chicken New's
dead.
actually going to make it home here. Somebody needs to retrieve that flag, though. Fidget is going to fidget, and he's going to do that.
Come on, Greth, that's a bit harsh.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. He's going to time that return, but Guillaume is on his tail. Is there going to be an intercept? No! 1-1. The chance for overtime is still there.
Tally-ho, good stuff!
Ah! Nada.
I actually like how Shrek is just so... He looks like such a badass, right? Literally the only Blood Eagle player just standing on their half of the map sniping them, even though it does literally nothing.
And then
Like-
Guillaume gets it.
Yeah. Like, even if he did some damage, it achieves nothing. They'll just respawn in 5 seconds at the same place.
No, but it's annoying.
It's not making a point.
You know,
Stand.
yeah, you get timings on Kappa's setting out, like Chicken New now, sliding down that hill, being slow because...
See, I like to think it was just him being a dick.
That might also be. Yes. But Kenneth, in the other hand... What? In the other hand? Okay, fine. English, not language. It's hard.
English
But-
too hard for Kenneth.
Yes.
Kenneth? Oh, I'm watching Kenneth. For
Well-
Greth. But as I speak, Kenneth is coming in on a soldier route, going at a reasonable speed once he hits the ground and actually gains back his speed.
How's
Yeah,
the
there we go.
disrupt here, though? Because Mela is on the stand, Aru doing
He doesn't
a
need
good
no
job there as
disrupt,
well.
bro.
Cat,
He's-
though,
he's-
Cat,
he-
Cat
oh, never
does
mind,
something
he doesn't need
amazing.
disrupt.
Does a Nitron on the stand.
Yod's
amazing.
actually meleeing Nordmark if you look at the kill chat. I believe the
course.
term wrecked applies.
Oh no, please don't.
It's happening. It's happening! No,
And
nothing's
all
happening.
the
Absolutely
memes.
nothing's happening.
But okay. We have that flag is there. it is being returned by Little, as Cat is already on the stand.
You know,
Death Hoff.
Greth, it occurred to me, we could liven this cast up by joining in. We could pick a team each and then start playing for them, and then it would be amazing.
Pull a top secret. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yes, do that.
With just enough to buy a tank. Just sit in their generate rooms. Because actually, we have Pelican's generators still up.
Yeah, I mean, they're not running Doombringers, so fuck it. Like, why take it down? I mean, I was playing a game earlier, and they were keeping their gens up, so I took them down. But other than that, there's no fucking point in the gens anymore, for which I'm eternally grateful.
You get points.
Well, yeah, but who gives a shit?
Points. Mela, what are you doing? He's just being Mela. Taking out Cat there.
Do you know what Kennet's doing? He's being Kennet, but he's being Kennet in a very special way. He's actually going for the flag with absolutely no disrupt, and still gets out. Wow, okay.
No. There was disrupt.
Was there?
Yeah. That's what I said. You know, because I described the offense players doing their job, and you didn't listen to me, and it hurts me. Anyway, 270 is out and flying high into the sky. Little is doing some kind of Uber chase, but I don't think it's going to work, as Kennet's already home.
Well, you can try.
He can still try. He can still, try.
I mean, his team might be pissed off if he doesn't try.
Where do the flags go when they get captured, though?
Where do they go?
Yeah, is it the same flag being teleported back? That would be kind of silly. I think it's a new flag each time.
I like to think that there's, like... You've watched Monsters, Inc., right?
So there's doors involved somehow?
Monsters, Inc. with the doors. Basically, little baby girl, big green monster, right?
Yeah, so there's a little girl in every flag, and it gets sent home.
Yeah, little girl and big green monster, and basically the little girl and the big green monster work together to create a new flag.
It makes sense why you want to fight for a flag. Is there a little girl trapped inside of it? But tribes players.
Well, you're trying to protect your flag, your little girl. She's important to you. She's like the future princess of your tribe.
This might get wrong really fast. Chicken coming in for the flag, by the way, because we don't want to have a tubes reenactment, because then Little's going to be really cross with me. I don't want that. But okay, so Chickenu out 350, by the way. Soldier route, nicely done. Very low though, because he's going to get sniped, isn't he? Isn't he, Shrek? No, all right, no, fine. That's good. 300 still. Kenneth still doing his route as well. So do we have another situation where the standoff might happen? I don't know. There's quite a heavy D stack on that stand there, but Kenneth's going to get dead stop on Cat. That's fine. Grab the flag anyway. Chickenu coming in. Kenneth's down. Flag's going to be returned. Is there any offense here to interrupt? No. I do believe we're going to have 2-2 unless the odd Sandclyde no. Okay, 2-2. There we go. Scoring on Rainhands.
I know. I was just thinking, the game, the map plays slow, but at the same time, we're actually seeing a reasonable amount of caps. I mean, that is 4 caps in, 12 minutes? That's not too shabby.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. Maybe it's just because the D's so bad. But okay, no, sorry, that was bad. Oh, we have a vehicle. We have a Shrike, and it's not Shrek in the Shrike, which is a shame actually.
It's also a question in the chat. Yeah, turrets are indeed banned. You can't actually place turrets, which is why the gens are still up, and why you aren't seeing any turrets, because we decided that turrets are skillless, and therefore we don't want to play with them, which I wholly support.
And the Technician just had a stupendous buff, I mean, so it was pointless to play anything but Technician on D, if you included all of that.
Like, not even a sniper, just play 3 Technicians on D. Most legit thing.
So, Shrike being used to disrupt here a bit. Fidget coming, he's not going to make that much of a splash. Ozmark there as well, trying to take Thing on now. Good hit on him, but nothing much there. Chickenu now coming in. Is Black gonna... Oh dear. That was graceful. Very graceful. Chickenu actually misses the stand, however. Are they going to use this Shrike for a grab now? This is what I wonder. Or is he just going to cower away? I do believe cowering away is the current tactic for them.
I don't blame him, really. I mean, he paid good money for that Shrike. You wouldn't want to lose it.
Yeah, what else are you going to use it on? Orbital strikes. Little in middle, doing nothing, killing things, immune there, and a little middle tower.
18 health and enemies on the way.
Oh dear.
He's got his regen. He's fine.
Fine.
So this is typical Yods play. If I'm not mistaken, Yods is playing LD, and yet he just pushes out to meet them like halfway across the fucking map. Because now he respawns, and they're it's not a big deal. So it's good play by Yods, pushing out and really, really far, like more so than normal, and giving the offense a really hard time.
Yeah, using the extreme boredom of this map to his advantage, because the O routes are just enormous.
Yeah.
Black really doesn't know how to play Shrike. He just rammed the Shrike into the stand again, and guess what? He lost it. Fingon's still there, splat on the stand because the offense didn't do his job.
Kennet gets out, nice bit of self-clear on top of the assistance from the rest of his team. Almost got full health, got decent speed actually, hitting about 280 for a second there. And it looks like this is completely uncontested. Although, no, wait, as I speak, we do have a lot of Crash Fidget, Little, Black, and I believe Immune's on his way to help Snipe, so maybe we'll see a return. But honestly, I don't think it's happening.
Yeah.
No. 3-2.
3-2, 10 minutes remain. Oh, they are. We might see Flam actually taking the upper hand.
Well, 10 minutes left, and anything could happen, because it has actually been pretty close. I mean, one team takes a cap, the other team has a response, and that's basically summed up this entire bloody game.
Yeah, it's been nice clears, well timed off, because we can't stress enough that on Raindance, why is it that usually we are slowly lulled into a coma? Is because there is no coordination between offense and the defense just shuts down the camper every single time. This is not happening this time, though. There's plenty of pressure on the stand because we're being silly, of course, because there's a lot of... Oh, Chicken just got blocked by Old-Sankla. That was a nice one. Or was that the ledge? I don't know.
I believe he actually fucked up and hit the inside of the door.
Yeah.
The doorway.
That's another thing that's... Okay, fine. It might be a legacy thing. A tribe's legacy thing where you have that ledge on that stand, but it's just a little silly, especially with the collisions on there. It's kind of annoying sometimes. Anyway, we've got Kennet out yet again, but he's not going to make it far because Immune's going to snipe him, or he's going to be little. But what I was about to say is that there is a lot of downtime in this map, so that's why we're bullshitting in between, because you have such long offense routes, and it takes a while to coordinate. And so it's either bullshit through it or fall asleep and do golf commentary, which hasn't happened yet, which, it's been quite an exciting game. So again, I'm talking through all of this, and the offense is now just setting out again, another wave, and then we've got Meller and Guillaume in the middle, being a bit annoying to Nord's Mark Fing on the stand, again, trying not to get hit. And then we have Yotsenklai coming in for Black, probably Fidget there as well. Chickenu a little early, but that's perfectly timed though, because nobody was on the stand. And out he goes, completely clean. And now we see for the response of the other team, are they going to get out again as well?
I don't know, but I hope they don't, because this would again equalize. So, we at least have some consistency.
Yeah.
Oh,
a little bit of an E-grab. Needs to be careful. Mella's not going to go anywhere with that toe.
No,
that's
but
very
we do
temporary.
have Kennet coming in though. Kennet is a bit of a beast. Kennet,
no!
He disked it out of his own path. That was fine. Oh man, that was disappointing.
3-3.
Yeah, 3 for 3.
I thought they were going to return it. I thought they really would see Kennet coming, but apparently not. So
I thought, I don't know, looking at Kennet coming in, I honestly thought that he disked it out of his way. I honestly thought that if he just carried on with his trajectory, he would have hit the flag just fine.
Yeah. Oh well, split second decision. I think he probably wanted to shoot it up to him.
Yeah, possibly.
And try to bounce it, but flag bounces are notoriously shit, so it's always a little random when you do shoot them. Especially with the whole splash thing and the collision of that, but okay, offense setting out once more.
Hold on, original story for
there. Hang on, what's happening here? Cat's all alone. Guillaume's there. We've got a lot of offense. Jay Aru coming in, Mela from the side there. Cat's gonna get annihilated.
Where's
everyone else?
Where's the LD?
An O-stack or something? Little's there now, but he's
it's just
up
spawns.
against the floor.
And he spawned as Pathfinder, right? Against Raiders. Oh, he's trying to go for a conk.
Yeah, that's not.
Will he get it?
Kennet, oh dear, Kennet, what's happening? I can hear Kennet now going, what?
That actually is a pretty good impression.
Yeah. What?
Although there's not enough passion in your voice, you need to be really fucking butthurt. That's how Kennet sounds when he's saying
what? Is that better? What?
Nah, there's no soul behind it.
I'm sorry. Yes, this is a problem usually with me.
Yeah, the lack of a soul. It does. It's always affected
Chickenu,
as a child.
is being chased by Fingon and the sniper and Mela, and he needs help from his team. help him, guys. This is happening, however, in the background. So he might still make 150 health still remaining because of Kenneth's botched grab there. Come on, guys, help the fucker out already.
He stopped. He's opted to stop. Let's see how this works out for him. No, not very well.
No.
I honestly think that he was probably better to try and risk carrying on with his trajectory.
Hunting it would have been nice.
No, but then he wouldn't be able to do anything about the people around him. Throwing it still goes quite far.
Health, he would have.
He could have thrown it, and with his current speed, it would have gone reasonably far because there is actually some inheritance on the flag.
Nobody on this team seemed to care. They just want to extend this map as far as possible.
TDM basically.
They want those 9 minutes, and I don't want to give them. But all right, so we've got a strike out again. This time Guillaume for Flamboyant. So the other side, right? They repaired the generator.
Repairing the gen?
We're repairing the gen, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Alright, what is he doing with it, though? He's going to kill Immune or crash into Immune or kill his strike without doing anything useful.
Well, this is Guillaume. It's not the same striker as before, I believe.
No, it was the other team.
Was it?
Yeah, wasn't it?
Was it?
Black.
Yes, it was black. Apologies, yep, other team.
Yeah, Chickenu out with the flag, though. Their offense has been spot on, I must say. Except for the times that they didn't. But Chickenu has been out consistently. Okay. Kenneth, however, where the hell's Kenneth? I think he might have been taken out. Yes, he's restarting his route. So again, Kenneth missing a route. What? But alright.
In the meantime, we have Guillaume in the strike trying to get the kill on Chickenu.
Don't stop, Chicken.
Those missiles came dangerously close.
Little and Immune this time. They're in there.
And he jumps out, gets retrieve. Guessing. Sometime today, maybe. No? Okay.
What's happening?
Out and retrieved.
He got it.
They lost the strike, maybe unnecessarily, but it doesn't matter. They got the retrieve, so.
Yeah, just kill a few.
Greth. Guess what?
What's happening?
3 minutes and 50 seconds till it's over, providing they actually get a cap and don't overtime it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If they overtime this, I might actually have to kill them.
Yes, indeed. This will happen. Alright. So, again, we have the dead air moment, namely that the offense is setting out once more. We have Fidget, Nods marking Immune in the midfield here, and your tank line being a bit annoying to them. Hang on, Immune? Oh yes, we have an offensive sentinel.
Yeah, we had that earlier.
Role.
Shrek was being a dick earlier.
Yes, well, actually, Immune's going to the other hill, so he's been there before, actually, so not that special. Sorry to disappoint you. On the other side, we have Cat now being under fire on the Diamond Sword stand. Mela there now wailing on him. That nade's going to take care of that force field. But Cat's still there, though, and is going to block Kenneth. Again, we can hear from a couple of channels down, we can hear him screaming and pining and using words with letter J in them. And then we have Guillaume actually making it quite far with that little improvised E-grab. Immune's now going to be the one to take him out. Or it's going to be Cat or whatever. Need to return that. Yes, they will. Kenneth, of course, now pissed, is just going to shoot everything that moves and be a lousy capper.
Oh, wow.
Hey, everyone's always going on about Kenneth. Oh, he's so good. Well, no, he's been failing consistently, and they only have 2 minutes and 20 seconds to make up for it. I'm not making any favorites, but there you go. I'm not biased at all.
I'm making a favorite. Fucking Malheur. Look at this shit.
Malheur.
Look at this. Malheur. Spotting the flamboyant Clanteag as a brute, slowly skiing towards the Diamond Sword space. Oh.
Please never do that again.
I'll do it always for you.
Hey, can you mute him for a second then? So at least the viewers don't have to suffer. But, okay, this is exciting. Shut the fuck up. We've got a strike out. We've got many minutes remaining. Well, not many, actually.
We have
but
Malheur
2.
grabbing the flag and armoring it out and doing nothing of worth because he then dies.
Okay, good. So are they going to cluster this, or are they going to have a decent grab? I don't know, but Chickenu doesn't care because he's out completely.
Wow.
Fingon actually chasing him here. Is that going to be successful? Nope. Bye-bye. See ya. GG. Chickenu coming in. That flag is still being clustered, though. They're clustering fucking rain dance, people. This is special. Aru getting a bit of a boost from the strike there, but there we go. We've got a lot of people coming off of the stand. Chicken actually being alone at the stand. That doesn't matter because everyone is in the midfield. There's the death. Can they get another pickup? No. Yes. Yes. Maybe. No. Everyone's blowing up.
Oh, Black nearly had that.
No. Kenneth gets it. Immune behind you.
Melee, please. Melee him. Oh.
He's so pointless. He can't do it. He's shotgunning Kenneth, but that's not going to happen. Now we have still a little bit of a moment because guess what? We have a standoff with 30 seconds remaining. We're actually going to go into overtime here with a standoff already on the go. This is pretty amazing.
This is amazing. I want this to happen so much. Just cap it, win it, do it.
But that's not going to happen, is it? Because Black is too early, and he's going to get that Nitron. No, he's not, actually. Even though he would have done that, that wouldn't have helped, because Nordsmark is nowhere in sight, and Chickenu and Mew now as well. But let's look at Diamond Sword here now, because they have their offense of Flamboyant coming in to wreck them as well. Now, last time they were very bad at this. There we go. We have the overtime. Has set in. Aru coming in. Cat running away. Guillaume behind him. They're kind of abandoning him here. There's too much offense. They're not going to make this. Pelican's flag is going to go down. Boom. Return. Black still
Shrek
picks
is
it up.
Dangerously low. I think they have a retrieve for Diamond Sword. Oh, so fucking close, but can it manages to get right in between them? However, he is surrounded by Immune, Chickenu, and
Mew might get that return.
It's possible.
Yes.
And there we go. Diamond Sword retrieves the flag.
And we still have that standoff.
Yeah.
Because, of course.
Yeah. They're both retrieved.
Yeah,
and it's overtime.
That's what happens, you know, in an important standoff like this. And now it's going to be very, how do we put it? Delicate.
I prefer my term.
Okay. So we have the 9 minutes. We have the 3 of the 3. And we have a rain dance. So, are we going to see more offense-related misery or what? We actually have a grab cycle from Pelican.
Well, of course, I actually miss the Pelican that would take out tanks as like an actual strategy. Like they weren't just dicking around against teams who they actually had to go well against. They would take out tanks and actually wreck with them.
It's good to ferry the heavies across. Now that clear is going to work if Fingon goes down. Chicken was a little early though. Still gets out. Is going to get sniped by Shrek.
Low.
No, Shrek gets taken out. Oh dear. Fingon's the only one there. Chickenu with only 270 remaining. And on the other end, we also have the offense. This is going to be it. Chickenu's coming in, but the offense needs to get on that fucking stand. Kenneth is out just in the nick of time with full health. And Chickenu just passes him by. So Kenneth being chased by quite a lot of people here. Kenneth still alive. Getting Yodsang Klai and Shrek to back up. We've got also that grab cycle in there. Kenneth is going to make a pass off to Mela. Beautiful. The offense is going to crash. Black's going to get taken out. And we have yet another standoff. Yes, we will, unless Cat can do something amazing. No, and Fidget's not going to do anything amazing either. Or is he? Or is he? No. He's just going to get that Nitron. Just playing with it a little bit.
Wow.
Okay.
You managed to make that sound dirty. You made a conch sound dirty. Well done, Greth.
Yes.
And you
did the
me
whole
about being overly
Japanese thing,
sexual.
so I don't care. All right. So now again, the offense is Pelican's defense going to hold another onslaught from Flamboyant, and is Flamboyant not going to lose their flag after? Let's see what's going to happen. Black and Little, a little thin here though. They're relocating to another area. They might go for the big hill here. Fingon already moving into them. But I think, Fingon's going to be a little early, but Mello's actually using that grab cycle with Guillaume there. So they're going to be right on time. That flag got passed, and I think they're going to lose their flag rather quickly here. Pelican's going to go down. Boom. There's a punt. There's not enough people here at the other end of the map. All the same is happening. Cat is going to still pick it up. Guillaume and Mela are still there. They take him out. Black's still there. Can he pick that up and rabbit that away before the hit goes?
Oh, he managed to grab it, but he is immediately killed as he tries to punt it away to his teammates.
But the flag's been returned on the other end, though. This has suddenly become very important. Nordsmark, Guillaume is the only one remaining. I think Pelican might actually be able to take this. They might actually. Cat's going to jump up. Can he make it up on the stand before anything happens? And he will.
Game to Pelican.
Indeed.
I am so glad.
Indeed. It's over.
It's like...
over.
My dreams, they came true.
Wow, it's almost. I've got a deja vu here for a second. I think I've had a rain dance match end like this before. It's very, very strange. Anyway, this was not a bad game of rain dance, all things considered. I was actually mildly surprised. And Pelican takes it, which is also a bit of a weird thing to happen because Flam was sort of favored into this.
Well,
but
they are
their
favored
offense
because
didn't
they're a
quite
stronger
come
team.
together. Yeah.
No offense to Pelican, but Flamboyant, I mean, you don't mess with the Flam spam.
I would have used other words, but yeah, okay. But this was the problem, I think. Kenneth, being the amazing person that he is and the wonderful things he does, the offense wasn't always there. And Kenneth usually suffered from Shrek and got taken out quite a few times, even though he got out. So, yeah, second round of Rain Dance, of course, because now every map gets played 3 times. You signed up for this cast, Drunk, and you're gonna see it through to the end.
No! Oh god, fucking rain dance. Ugh.
Perpetual rain dance. Those actually.
Wow, shots fired by Shrek.
Yeah.
By the way, Tasty, if possible, fix warp. Indeed, indeed. It seems like we have an inordinate amount of viewers right now, as we are currently sitting pretty on 301 viewers. According to the chat, we are indeed on the front page of twitch.tv. So, welcome to this game. It is Tribes Ascent, as you may have gathered. It is a genre called FPSZ, based around the idea of inheritance-based explosives and skiing and jetpacking, which is kind of fucking cool. My name is Drunkenjedi. I'm joined here by Greth, the amazing cast duo. I think we should never be broken up. Stay with me forever, Greth. As we cast this game between Pelican and Flamboyant. It is the semi-finals of our Season 3 of the Pro League. And there is a cash prize for the first place, which is fantastic. So here's hoping that the better team comes out on top and we get excellent games in the meantime.
Yes, and this means we have to be positive about the game. I will try very much. Well, if you're just joining us, Rain Dance is over. So it's
Which
all
is a good thing.
It's all uphill from here.
It is.
No pun intended, because
Well,
it's a game with skiing and jetpacking.
Greth, it could be
Yes.
worse.
Yes.
It
Well,
could be a map that isn't on the rotation, but
Ah,
it could be Temple.
yes, but we
Temple
don't
Road.
mention that map. It
No.
doesn't exist. No, sorry.
I legitimately forget about that map until I play pubs. I legitimately just
it's
forget it
suddenly
exists.
there. You know, Sunstar, however, this is going to be interesting because now we have a completely different playstyle than before. Rain Dance being the giant map, requiring enormous amounts of coordination from both teams to get where they need to be at the right time. And then
This map is just do what the fuck you want, just go kill people.
Yes, exactly. So, well, no, but
No, of course
a
not.
bit more. It's smaller, more compact, and you can basically wave to the other team's standee from standing on your own flag. So,
Hey,
of
Greth,
course, again, I should have a little introduction to what kind of gameplay we're doing, because a lot of dots are flying around the screen. This is capture the flag. So basically, bring your flag home. If your flag is not home, then it's a standoff situation where you need to kill each other before you can actually make a point. So, the teams say when they are ready. So we are now just in the ready up phase. There we go. So Pelican taking the first map. Didn't expect that to happen. And let's see how they're going to do with the superior. Because this is the thing: the superior dueling of Flamboyant shown through on the standoffs. So this is kind of the thing that's going to happen a lot now. But Chicken New is a dead-on capper. Capper is the dude who goes for a flag. He got out almost every single time, and the offense coordination was very good from Pelican as well sometimes. So yeah, sometimes, well, most of the times. We need to be positive now. We have to be an example. This is very frustrating. I'm going to crack. I'm not going to make it, but that's okay. They are just, of course, in Tribes, everyone takes their time, so nothing's ever on time at all. Not even the patches.
Wow, Greth, you speak as if patches exist.
Yeah, this is true. This is a far gone era. I mean, we just played Rain Dance, which is, of course, an original Tribes map, so I felt a little nostalgic. But that's okay. Still waiting for people to ready up.
You know, I really do favour Flamboyant for this. I mean, I favour Flamboyant in general for this matchup, but particularly on this map. I mean, it just comes down to dueling so much. It really does. You go to the enemy base and you kill people. I mean, the timing's important still, of course, but it's so much more dueling orientated, especially as clusters will be fucking fast and furious. And honestly, just Flamboyant out-duel Pelican any day of the week. And it doesn't help that Pelican are running 2 Americans, which means that they give us a ping.
This is the funny thing about Tribes as a game, though. You don't have to be the best dueler. You don't have to be the best fragger to actually win, because team coordination is about half the game as well. And I think Pelican have shown that they do have this. So it's going to be fun. I think we're going to see a lot of standoffs, and I think we're going to see a lot of frantic scrambling for the flag once it's dropped. But anyway, 23 on the match count. So let's run through the teams real quickly yet again. So on Blood Eagle, we have Pelican with Little Immune, Chickenu, Black Fidget, Cat9999, and Nordsmark, who has spelled his name backwards because he's an idiot. Then we have Diamond Sword, which is, of course, Flamboyant, Yod Sanklai, Guillaume, Shrek, JPY, Mela, Kenneth, and Fingal. And here we are, and they're off.
Obligatory pointing out that this map looks a bit like Pac-Man.
Like Pac-Man? Oh, there was something different we were
noticing
about.
I was not going to go that far.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Look, it does look a bit like Pac-Man.
The Tubes cast, it was a very interesting cast. You should look that up, guys.
JPY just fell off. Oh no, he nearly fell off. Oof, he's capping.
Lol. Anyway, Chickenu and Kenneth also setting up. Kenneth actually doing some kind of. Oh no, wait, he hasn't even. No, he's not doing a kappa. Kenneth is not going to be the capper, and actually taking out Chickenu in the midfield there. So it's
JPY was capping.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Fidget,
I followed
Fidget,
him.
what are you doing? Where you going, Fidget? Why are you doing this in the fat? He is trying to throw this, and they're going to do this. Chickenu now. Going to pick that up, maybe? Yes. He's going to try anyway. Yay.
Manages it.
He's going so very slow, but that's okay. Cat has got it now, and he's slower. Yod Zanklai. Melath. Are they going to take this out? It's actually the Hoff. The Hoff is doing this. This is the Hoff. This is the guy defending the flag who's now got the flag. Well, took it out of midfield.
In all fairness, he only moved out a bit.
Yep, we have the standoff now. Of course, yeah, because Sunstar is such a small map. But no, we have a standoff situation. So everyone got a flag. Nobody wants to give it away. So now we're going to see whether or not we're right about Pelican completely crumbling on their offense of Flamboyant or not. We've got Guillaume already setting up. Fidget's doing a bit of fidgeting in the middle there. Mela's setting out there as well. So let's see. I think Pelican might actually have their offense together first here. Chickenu and Nordsmark already coming in to Kenneth, Shrek, and Yod Sanklai there. Are they going to be able to get Shrek out of this? Dun dun dun. No, because they're just going to get murdered. But that's okay. Mimium and Fidget now coming in. Shrek's still half health there. Yod Sanklai, Kenneth. Shrek's a little bit too far behind. The flag's already been returned on the other end because you can't cast every single side of this. Shrek still running away again. Mew, they're not going to make this. They're not going to make it. It's going to be 1-0.
Believe, Greth. Believe.
I believe. I believe. Oh, he missed the flag. Shrek, what are you doing?
Holy shit.
Oh, Fidget doesn't get it. No. I didn't believe enough. It was almost there.
The panic in Shrek's eyes, I'm sure, would have been amazing.
Yes, like, hi all.
Guys, I've capped it. Oh shit, no I didn't. Fuck.
Jumping over the flag is the leading cause of cardiac arrest in campers.
Just to quickly take over the stream for a second, Greth, as we are currently in a moment of downtime and we still are rocking the 300 of viewers, to quickly explain just briefly kind of what this competition is in terms of how it's played. It is obviously 7v7, as you can tell, and there are certain roles. We have a sniper, a roaming defense player, and a stand defense player who will all defend their flag. And there will be a capper, is someone who tries to gain speed and grab the enemy flag, who is supported by the offense players who will go and distract the enemy defense in order for their capper to grab. That's basically the entire thing summed up, but of course it does get a lot more complicated as you get into the meta. I say
and
a lot
that's
more.
Exactly, that disruption happened well here over on the Diamond Swords area because Chickenu is out clean. And we've got Jons and Klai and Fingon chasing as the defenders here trying to retrieve their flag. But I don't think this is going to happen because Chickenu is just going too fast and has too much health.
And too much warp.
Oh no, at the tree! Chickenu hit the tree.
It was a tactical tree hit because it means that he's kind of juked the enemy.
Yeah, no.
No,
Little
it's
might
legit.
pick this
It's
up.
legit.
No, it's not. It's not
It
going to
is.
happen.
It is. Look,
The odd
see, they
Sanclay is
even
gonna retrieve
took
that.
ages to get the return.
All right, yeah, no. But listen, this is kind of silly, but there are only like 3 skeletal trees on this map. People hit them all the time. It's Murphy's Law, it happens. They have an attractive force. Not
They
in
do.
the game code, they're just there. There's a point on the map, and you look at it like, I'm not going to hit that, splat, you're dead. You know, it's
You see it coming, and it happens
animal
anyway.
magnetism, but with trees.
It's just worth noting that Kenneth is currently sitting pretty on 10 frags, whereas everyone else is kind of leaping behind. At
He's
about,
a frag whore,
half
always
that.
has been, because fragging isn't all that's important in this game. Yod Sanclay has this flag. They're going to cluster this through the middle here, but Immune Black and Fidget are there to intercept them. Is that
It's
gonna
funny, you
happen?
actually see more Blood Eagle guys on the side of Diamond Sword right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically their offense now being repurposed as chasers, and we have
That's a retrieve, it has to be. There we
yes. Too bad. Chickenu fails miserably. Doesn't get the flag
Yeah.
there.
That's just the thing. They committed so much to getting that retrieve, they sacrificed their offense because literally no one cleared for Chicken. So he
Exactly.
just said, fuck it, just stopped and just gave up. Wouldn't
And
blame him, to be honest.
Another point to make about the whole mechanics, because Tribes is best game ever. But
Best game.
Yes, best game. We call offense disrupt sometimes because you don't have to kill everyone. You just have to make sure they're not looking at your kappa, right?
Yeah.
If the flag is out, job done. Doesn't matter. Like offense players can die all the time and not make a single frag, still be annoying enough to be successful. This is what I usually did because, well,
I think
became
it's more
a
that you
caster.
couldn't kill people, Greth, because you're bad.
Yeah, exactly. See, Kenneth again did something jumping across a flag and then catches, bumped him in the head a little bit. A little bit of a Super Mario boop there. Mellas, though, Mella is going to take that flag. Little is there something going to do about that mid-air Nitron super things. Yes, he is going to Nitron that. Not mid-airing, but fine, you know, points for creativity. Cat, what are you doing, Cat?
He's
There's a
conking
throw.
him, and then he's
Was a
dying.
throw. Kenneth gets
Nice
it
pick
up.
up by Kenneth.
Black is not going to kill Kenneth here. Yes, he is.
Oh,
no,
Immune
Pew.
killed
That was
Kenneth.
actually
What?
a Pew. Yes, that was a
There we go.
sniper. Hit scan noobs. We still have them in this game. We're trying to kill
Do we
them,
have a
but-
retrieve? No, Guillaume is still holding on.
Yes.
And Little Graham.
Everybody
Everyone
dies.
dies.
Everybody dies. That's what
Everybody
we like to
dies.
see. Kenneth again picks it up now, having respawned and having enough time. And we're gonna see a 2-0 unless Black can do some amazing long-range conk.
No.
Oh. Oh well. That was never gonna happen, but I like to make it exciting, you know.
And yet another downtime moment. I'm going to take another opportunity to
Yes,
explain some
resetting.
more
So-
things about the game. If that's quite
Yay.
alright with you, Greth. Okay, to everyone who is unfamiliar with the Tribes franchise, this game, well, in Tribes Ascent at least, there are basically very few weapons which are like in your typical FPS games. In a typical FPS game, you shoot a rifle at someone and it immediately hits them. That's what we call hit scan. In this game, however, a negligible amount of weapon to hit scan. Most weapons actually take time to travel to hit the enemy, like in a sniper rifle in, say, Battlefield, but it's consistent across all weapons. So it's actually very, very hard to time this. Consider the fact that you have to hit your ammunition, you have to hit your rounds on someone who's traveling at, say, 300 kilometers per hour, per second. Sorry, per hour.
So
Per
you have to
second?
lead. You have to lead all the targets. JPY
Exactly.
coming in there now and getting splattered by Cat. And so basically, only the snipers are still hit scans. So the snipers are instant, you know, like railguns
Instant
and
damage,
Call of
yeah.
Duty weapons or Counter-Strike bullets, instant. Most of the other things travel like rocket launchers would.
Exactly. There are explosives in this game which are a core component, which take they take longer to travel and they have less range, but they are very, very powerful because if you can hit a good explosive shot, that does a lot of burst damage.
Chicken
Whereas-
went through the force field, which damages you as fast as you go. Chicken has a sliver of health left. Mella's actually going to chain him out here, I think. No,
But he
Fidget's
has his
going to
defense
take
to
him
help
out.
him.
Well, the flag is out for them as well. Fidget's going to make it home. At the other end, Fingon's still going to pick it up, but we're going to stay here
You're
with the offense.
decimating
Guillaume.
Fidget.
No. Nordsmack is going to take out Guillaume there. And we've got ourselves a standoff unless something amazing happens over at the other end where Yod Sanclay now has the flag. No, there's no red on the map there anymore, so we do have a bit of a standoff. But Kenneth is there, and he's dangerous and almost gets cat down. Mella there with a dive bomb. Oh, the flag gets passed too little here. Cat needs the regen. So life does regen after a while if you're not being damaged. Much longer than in Call of Duty, for instance, but it still happens. Which is atypical to the Tribe series, but let's not get into that.
What's the exact time for regen?
It depends on class, I think. The Juggernaut's faster. The regular class is like 10 to 15 seconds.
I think the Juggernaut's faster because of you upgrade.
Phil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fingon is going to be the low note. Mello and Geom is going to be here as well. This is a problem. Black's all the way at the back. No pun intended, because he is going to die. He punts it away.
That was a very nice punt, actually. It went right
very
where it
nice
needed
one,
to.
but Little still needs to pick that up that flag. He does, and he's still faced with three people who are far better duelers than him. And bounce. Oh, Black's going to take that up again because he respawns. And still three people. They're not killing these guys. You need to start killing them, not running away from them.
And they've actually been whittled away. They've actually gone from 3 to 2, and now they're going from 2 to 1 very shortly, and then 2 to none. Very nicely played from Pelican there, just keeping it alive, desperately punting it towards the common spawn on this side of the map, and just generally
the standoff continues.
Yeah, it's very well played by Pelican, and I think that really Flamboyant. There's really strong duelers. I don't know why they didn't press harder than that. I guess they just couldn't make themselves go faster than they already were, which is a real shame. But JPY is going man mode here as he tries to get a solo. Oh my god, JPY gets a solo retrieve. Holy shit, that was good. My dick is hard.
That was beautiful. That was just beautiful. Nordsmark is out with it though. He's slow. He's going surrounded by everyone. But in the meantime, Chicken and Mume are also doing something on the offense. Shrek is down. But is anyone there to pick that up? No. So we are going to see 3 to 0 here, unless Black, because the force fields are up and everything on the base. Black, what are you gonna do? Boom, no, 3 to 0.
And boom goes the dynamite.
He used to do that in Infiltrator, by the way, and everyone hated him for it, so they banned Infiltrator. This is basically what happened. It wasn't just
him. It was largely him.
Yeah, there were other people. FX, yeah, was there as well. But Infiltrator is basically the spy from TF2. He could get invincible because he was just the best dueler out there. But then he doesn't care. JP doesn't care. He just does it in the standard.
He's like a honey
soldier
badger.
loadout.
He just doesn't care.
He really doesn't.
Like, imagine giving no fucks. He gives minus fucks. Like, he takes fucks away.
Yeah, exactly. And let's not continue that, but because that's silly. Anyway, somebody just asked me over chat, if I was ever in a team. Yeah, in the early closed beta days, I was in Johnny the Juicy J's team for a little while, but I just didn't have the time to stay on competitive level. But that doesn't matter because I'm a genius and I know everything about tribes.
Don't forget your other team, Greth.
Oh yeah, and I subbed once for Jedi's team.
He subbed for my team once, and it was glorious. It was glorious.
Yes, I was so much better than everyone else. I didn't really know why they bothered showing up. Hey,
I'll have you know that Quirl in his heyday was very good.
Okay. Anyway, a game is still going on apparently, and let's just sidestep the awkward histories we have. Yod Sanklai is carrying a flag in the middle of nowhere. That's nice. That's always nice to do. Chicken News coming in for another thing. There's the return. Guys, are you even going to defend here?
No, don't need to.
Ow,
fuck it, you know.
Sanklai. Well, it's only him then. Fine. That's okay, that happened. So completely shut down. No offense from Pelican whatsoever, which is kind of weird. Maybe being busied by the Shrike. Yes, Tribes Ascend has vehicles. And they are used very sparingly and usually used as ramming objects to kill people. The Shrike, of course, is the plane and is the only one really being used. I mean, on the Rain Dance, we had a grav cycle, but that's, the tank's never almost seen. Kenneth still being annoying. So is Guillaume and Mello. We've got a perfect clear here, though. So who's going to be capping here? Because they've cleared that. There we go. Little, maybe? JP, though. Yeah. No, Little is on the other team. That was silly of me. Anyway, JP's out. He's not going too fast, but he's full health anyway. Punts it. Well, or dies and flies. And he intercepts.
Oh,
yeah,
what a pickup. Beautifully played by Kenneth. Sacrificing his Shrike.
Chicken's still there. Oh, Fidget. No, Fidget dies. Kenneth's still waiting patiently. Nordsmark's still there. Nordsmark, be amazing. Do something incredible. We will remember for the ages. No.
And cat.
Okay. Oh well. It's a bit of an anticlimax.
Well played by Kenneth.
But yeah, so the thing we said was going to happen is kind of happening, namely, you know, Pelican being...
Ruffle stomped.
Well, no, it's because
It's
in
not a
Frag,
ruffle stomp.
they're
They're
not
putting up
that
a fight.
far.
They're putting up a fight.
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I mean, it's 4-0, but it's been quite an exciting game. We've had good standoffs, we've got good chases. Problem is, you still have to get that flag on that little stand and score a point, and that doesn't always happen. And because, you know, people actually have to do something eventually, and that doesn't happen. Kenneth flying around happily in his Shrike, having so much fun.
Meanwhile, JPY is actually... Oh, God, what year is it? JPY, I think, is Raider grabbing?
Yeah,
Yep,
and
he's Raider capping.
Cat sees him, doesn't stop him.
Yeah.
But, oh, he got a bit of a hit there.
What's beautiful is that JPY... I understand Raider capping
This is
Gemma
slow.
Pack. It's nice,
Yeah.
but it was slow. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's
It was
very
like-
slow.
That... Just what?
But they're
If you
still
did that in the
clustering
pub,
it.
you'd be yelled at for llama grabbing.
They're going to cluster it home. Clustering, by
It's
the way,
happened.
means throw a lot of people at it and hope it sticks.
And to translate that, it means you grab their flag without actually setting up a fast route, and then you frag your way home. You basically kill the
you
entire
kill
team
everything
as
that
you
moves.
take it home.
Oh, nice E-grab. E-grab, by the way, means
Emergency
getting a
grab,
flag just in the nick of time, otherwise they would have been given a point.
also known as emergency grab, which is
yes.
much simpler to say.
Exactly, but E-grab. And then Chickenu is almost dead, though. Kenneth is going to Kenneth him, and Black is going to pick up that flag, maybe help by Cat a little bit, and we might see another
JPY 's in the
standoff unless
way.
JPY
Black's
is going
life
to do
is not
something
long.
amazing. Oh dear.
Wow, JP, what was
Black.
that?
That wasn't JP worthy, I'm afraid.
That was not JP worthy. I think
No.
JP should hang his head in shame.
Indeed. Cat 9999 is back on the stand. Why are they doing? Are they so confident that they're gonna break this? Oh dear, no.
I know the stand's not a bad place to stand off. I mean, you see pretty much everyone
Yes,
from
it
the
is on this
get-go.
map. Well, if you get the generators up, maybe, but then it gets just funneled all the hits and the nades, and see, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. Mela's gonna kill Black here. Guillaume's gonna finish it off. Then, guys, come on! I predicted something. There you go. Guillaume.
And retrieved.
Oh, come on!
Very
No
well played by
contest
Diamond
at
Sword
all.
Flamboyant.
See, this is why Immune as a sentinel, being a sentinel, is useless in this situation.
He can't
you just
contribute.
you can pew a little bit, but it's not gonna matter too much. Anyway, we're gonna have 5-0. It's to 7, by the way.
Oh, Chicken, you actually managed to
Another
grab the
E-grab,
flag,
yeah,
but
straight into the defense.
Yeah.
It's the wrong
mean-
side, but
The
that's
ins-
okay.
Yeah. Grab flag, face entire enemy team, whelp.
Yeah, like, oh well, we tried. Fidget, however, is going to have the most amazing Nitro in history. No, maybe not. 5-0. This is where a public match would end, but, well, you are all filthy casuals. The pros do it to 7. There you go. It's a high skill game, people. Get with it. Alright, so, Chickenu. Having alienated the audience, Chickenu setting up a route. This is, of course, this is another thing about capping. Routes are basically best ways to go fast on a map on, and that takes several seconds, usually 20 to 30 seconds, so you go fast. So this is what the cappers do all day. They are very boring, analytical, sometimes autistic people who do this all day, and then get stopped by Fingon, and do nothing for their team. This is what and cappers are a special breed. They're fragile. Black now out with the flag as well, but Shrek's gonna kill him.
And to maybe give a less, a more...
bleak view.
I was thinking, and maybe to give, you know, a more accurate and descriptive and useful way to describe cappers.
This
and
is not what
they
we do. It's
Well, I liked helpful.
yes, but well,
Yes, thank
you're
you.
cute. You're cute, aren't you?
Hey. So, a capper will basically try and use his jetpack and the terrain to their advantage. As you can see, this map is relatively hilly, and you'll have noticed people sliding up and down the hills. And basically, it's as, you know, anyone idiot can work this out. You jetpack up the hills and you slide down the hills. But you also use the explosive and regen mechanic. Basically, you can survive some of your own attacks if you, say, shoot the ground with an explosive behind you. This gives you speed and propels you forward, but sacrifices your health. But you can regen
if you've played
that.
Quake, rocket jumping, basically same thing.
Yeah, but you have regen, so you can approach the stand at full health and still manage to get out nickety clean.
And there's a
And
lot
so,
of timing involved.
You want to get really fast.
Yeah, and
Basically, gotta
JPY
go
is now
fast.
going to show this. Boink! There you go. Not as fast as you can go, but that's okay because it's a relatively small map. It's still going to get chained out though, and that's gonna return. 6 minutes rain. It's going to get very hard for Pelican here if they want to have a chance. Not like Rain Dance.
I don't think they've had a chance for a while, Greth.
No, but still in the
Mathematical sense.
in the mathematical sense and in the sense of trying to keep the game going a little bit, you know, as a professional caster would, Jedi, you still say, you know, if they suddenly Flamboyant had a collective aneurysm, then something might still happen. Chickenu,
Well,
however...
Greth, you say professional caster, but I'm not getting paid for this, so... Yeah.
No, please send money quickly. Okay, but Chickenu is actually out, and he's gonna do this, and they're gonna score.
And it's
See,
a first
the
cap for
mathematical
Pelican. Well
probability
done.
is still there. JPY doesn't get anywhere, but that's fine. All right, so Mela, you're not gonna carry this along. Come on, guys, just give it up. There you go. Fidget returns it, and so there you go. The mathematical probability of all the bollocks we've been talking about is still a little bit, you know,
It's a little bit
valid.
better, but
Yeah.
at the same time, good luck, have fun.
Exactly. But that's because, you know, we're entertainers, aren't we?
Well, I don't know about you, Greth.
I'm entertained. So,
Well, you're something.
yes. Chickenu again. So if they aren't careful, you know, they might get back to 3 to 5 somewhere and, you know, have some semblance of a score on the board. I don't know. Chickenu coming in, no sort of disruption, but his finger not even paying attention, we wonder. Yes, and he kills him. Oh, midair. Ka-ching! That's
Wrecked.
a sound that makes when
Wow.
you kill someone in midair.
And meanwhile, we have Malur solo killing Cat 999 on his own stand, nonetheless. As JPY comes in for, well, no, JPY is not going to roost it. They're just going to throw it off the stand.
Going to play some golf with it.
What?
That's alright, they just keep him busy. As should we. Immune streak is shut down by Mela, which is of course
no.
important. That means somebody finally killed the bastard after he's, you know, had 24 kills somewhere.
To explain for those who are, again, unfamiliar with tribes, streaks, you know, they're nice, but they're completely meaningless in this game. You do get some credits for it, and if you get enough of them, you can get little rewards in terms of XP, but honestly,
And of course
they
you
don't
can get
matter.
the, like, technician Kenneth here is now showing. Get the pling is also done with credits, and you get a little bit of an addition there as well.
Yeah,
But usually when your job's done, you suicide, you kill out, you reset, respawn, and be somewhere on time, for instance, on the map.
Exactly. Plus, also, suppose you might have seen an enemy flag be grabbed and taken out confidently by a Kappa. You'll notice that the offense that was clearing for this grab will often kill out. They'll suicide and respawn at their base. This is in order to support the Kappa as he comes home, because the time it takes for them to get home will just be too late if they need support on the Kappa.
Yeah.
So right
kill
now
it
you'll
out.
see Malur and Yod's actually just killed out, and JP. So Kenneth will actually have support when he gets home. So you can see Yods here pushing out to support him.
Yeah, and it needs to happen quickly here because Kenneth now is a little bit on the fire, very low. Chickenu out with the flag as well, so we are going to straight into a standoff yet again because there is no blue at the other end of the map anymore. So there we have that. And this is bad news for Pelican. They
can't.
They can't anymore. It's now almost mathematically impossible because it's a standoff. They still need to make 4 points to get into overtime. And I'm afraid that's not going to happen anymore.
It's just not gonna, you know. They can dream, they can try.
They can, you know, soar to the sky. But that was a rhyme on yours, by the way. That was brilliant. Okay. We've got Fidget trying something in vain, but sadly enough.
Yeah,
On the
it's
other
just
end.
kind of, you know, just harassing a little bit, you know, not doing anything much, but just, you know, reminding them that he's there.
Yes. And Cat still has that flag. Mela still doing
And
his
nothing has
thing there.
changed at all.
No, and then
No change. In all fairness, they are destacking. Like, there's like 5 Flamboyant players here.
yes, they are. Destacking, of course, means stacking the defense with so many players that you can't really move anymore, and the other team has no hope in
Because
breaking
Greth
that
just
defense.
explained it by saying what it is, destacking is where you have more players on the defense than you have on the offense.
Yeah. And it's
which is bad.
Frowned upon, yes.
Because basically, I mean, you can do it, there's no rule against it. However, the issue people find with it is that it leads for very boring, unimaginative, unentertaining. Just basically, it makes it not fun. And people basically say, no, we don't want to do that. So people who destack are genuinely, frowned upon, as Greth said.
Yeah. Usually, though,
when
money's on the line, it kind of happens sometimes. And it can be countered by the other team going full offense, but the Kappa will always be circling around, and of course, taking everything off of your defense to break the other guy's defense is going to leave the base wide open, and then, of course, the D-stack pays off. Anyway, 30 seconds to go. Flags have been returned to stands.
So, as we finish this second match of the semi-finals best of 3 between Team Pelican and Team Flamboyant, what are your predictions for the next map?
What is going to be the next map?
I don't actually know, that's what I was asking you.
Yeah. It's going to be the Catabatic or Drydock or something like that. If it's Catabatic, this is again a bigger map. I think Pelican will have quite a good chance.
Definitely.
If it's going to be Drydock or Oxnavina, it's going to be difficult. I mean, we had some glimmers of well-coordinated play here. It wasn't a shutout game, this went to the wire. It was 5-1. The score doesn't tell the tale, which is so often in Tribes.
Actually, I disagree with you there, Greth. I'm pretty sure that Flamboyant confidently took that win.
Yes, but like I said, they still fought for it. It wasn't a shutout. They got defeated. So. They.
I guess a better representation would be a 5-2.
A
5-2.
Really now?
I think a 5-2
How
would represent.
Very pedantic of you, sir.
Well.
No, really. They just need to get their offense together. I mean, the standoffs killed them. There were quite a few standoffs in that, and in that chaos, they just couldn't switch between offense and defense quick enough. So there we go. Let's see. Sunstar is not going to be the next map because we're still going to rotate into that one. So I hope it's going to be Catabatic for Pelican's sake, but if it's going to be a close combat map, then Flamboyant's better dueling will shine through, and the coordination won't matter that much.
No. They can basically just grab the flag and say, "Oi, can I have some help, please?" And that's about the extent of the coordination. Whereas in normal offense attempts at trying to get the flag out, you will have... Because basically, these competitive teams, what they'll do is they will get into a Mumble server, which is a voice over IP commonly used by the Tribes community, and they'll have their own team channels in which they can privately coordinate their efforts. And on the offense, you'll have the Kappa, the person going for the flag. The person will start their route, their path, their way of gaining speed to grab the flag whilst very fast. They'll start that, and as they basically, these people know routes. Like, they memorize ways to grab the flag really fast from difficult angles, that sort of thing. And they also memorize how long they are from grabbing the flag. So when they start their route, they are, say, 35 seconds. And then they'll call out to the offense when they're, say, 30 seconds, 25 seconds, 20 seconds, and so on, until about the 10-second mark, at which point the offense, well, they can't really do anything more, and the Kappa has to grab with what the offense has given them. So the offense, during this time, whilst the Kappa is calling out these times, will do their utmost to make it there on time, to make it there without, getting killed, because that can happen, and do their very best to make sure that the enemy defense is disrupted, if not killed, in order for their Kappa to get out.
Yeah, and to make it worse, you have the defense part of the communication and the offense part of the communication happening inside the same team.
Yeah.
So it's always nice. You have to know your team very well. You need to know exactly who's where and what's what happening across the map. And then because there's all the communication, the sniper, his primary role is not killing, but actually spotting, so the defense knows when to expect the enemy Kappas. So you have two timings going on. You have the offense timing, where the Kappa, your Kappa, is trying to get the enemy flag, and then, of course, any Kappas from the enemy team being spotted coming into your base, trying to grab yours. So it gets quite confusing, and it is, sometimes we see these plays happen only a few seconds apart or something, where you say, well, their offense wasn't well coordinated. There's so much going on. It's not really fair of us to say, like, oh, their offense is bad right now, because it's very hard. There's a very high skill ceiling to it. But their offense was bad because they didn't get the flag.
I agree with you on that point, Greth. However, I still think there is some merit to pointing out when an offense isn't coordinated, because even if it was like a like a 2-second interval in which the offense just wasn't doing what was required, that can mean all the difference. And when we say the offense was coordinated, we say that as in we mean the offense got the job done. And they did a really good job of getting the other teams distracted or killed. And if they don't manage it, even if it was a valiant effort and they were somewhat coordinated, they weren't coordinated enough, It can happen, like, just one straggler, one person who's 5 seconds too late can often mean that a flag doesn't get out because he wasn't there to make sure that the enemy defense took that damage, to make sure that they died or were looking the wrong way.
Yeah, and so that's why, like I said, Tribes is quite a high skill ceiling game, not just because of the combination of movement and the weird weapons, but also in the team coordination is quite next level, because it's never really about shoot this guy now, and about position on just positional gameplay on the map. It's about full coordination, timing of every single person.
Well, here's a fantastic example of that, actually, just occurred to me. Sniper killing. So the snipers on this game are actually incredibly powerful. They can see for quite a distance, and because they have hit scan weapons, they can do damage to someone instantly, and they can do a fair bit of damage at that. And so this means that the sniper can easily spot the enemy capper. There's like a relationship between the enemy capper and your sniper, because the sniper has to spot and ideally kill the capper, which they can do, and do with expert ease. Trust me, they're very, very skilled at clicking those dots.
It's one of the ongoing debates, because some of the maps are quite open, and that's actually kind of a good segue into the map choice that just happened, namely
Sunstar.
Dangerous Crossing.
Oh, then you're talking next map.
Yes,
Dangerous
indeed.
Crossing. See, Dangerous Crossing, I feel, is both worlds, because you have the fog. And the fog is persistent. Like, people have their iron eyes, but the fog is still persistent. People still do have issues with the fog being a nuisance. On the other hand, it is still actually a reasonably clear map. Like, imagine if you crossed the map. This won't make any sense to new players, but the map Crossfire with Stonehenge, or maybe CCR. Like, you have the fog, but at the same time, you've got the openness of the Crossfire, and it means that the sniper is still very much dominant, especially towards offense players.
Yeah, and the fun thing is, this is Flamboyant. This is not Flamboyant's pick, but this is Pelican's pick. So, and Mela actually said in the chat, so Mela being a player of Flamboyant, the team we said is the best at dueling. Thanks for giving that one to us.
Yeah.
Because, oh no, it wasn't Mela, sorry. It was, no, it was Mela that said that, and Black said, well, something I'm not going to repeat, but the thing is, we wanted them to pick something like Catabatic, so the coordination of theirs would come through a little bit more.
But this
Dangerous
is more
Crossing
of a kill
is
everything
very
map.
much a cluster map.
Yeah.
Because there's this giant chasm in the middle, or chasm, should I pronounce it, in the middle of the map, which means you grab a flag and you jump down, and suddenly you are going fast. There is no routes involved. You can just jump down, have speed, and be home by lunchtime. The cappers are still important because they can still have a good route to run, but the cluster alternative, namely grabbing your offense team and just killing everything until you're home, is very viable on this map. And that's what Flamboyant is going to do.
Although... Sorry, yeah? I was going to say, although, whilst it may seem from that description that just simply grabbing the flag and buggering off with it is simply the best way to go about things, I think that you can't undervalue the importance of a kappa. For those not really acquainted with the role of a kappa in this game, or indeed other games like it, such as, say, Quake, you may find that a kappa sets up a route to become fast.
Make it quick,
and they make
10 seconds remain, and I actually have to do the team, so I'm going to do that.
They want to be fast, and they want to be unseen by the sniper, which means that they actually have some skill in actually getting to the flag and getting out the flag as soon as possible so they can cap it quickly. There you go, Greth. Done.
Okay, good. So the match is off. I'm just going to do the teams real quickly. We have on Blood Eagle's side, we have Flamboyant with JPY, Mela, Kenneth, Yodsanklai, Shrek, Fingon, and Guillaume. And on Diamond Sword, we have Pelican with Black Fidget, Chickenu, Cat 999999, Little Immume, and Nordsmark with his name backwards because he's an idiot. I'm going to keep saying that. So this is the EUTL Pro semi-final. So this is quite important already. And yes, so this is basically Pelican's game to win. Do they want to continue with this little charade here? So let's see how they do.
Well, if Pelican do indeed win, they are still, unfortunately, not actually going to progress.
Oh, I see.
Because it's a best of 3, isn't it?
It's a best of 3.
And we have unfortunately already had 2 games to go to Flamboyant,
well, then
meaning
everything
that this
I said
game
is moot. That's good, but, you know, we'd still want Pelican to show us what they are capable of. Okay. So, Fingon. Shrek's gonna know, he's not gonna pick that up. Black's
Very
gonna
nice
return
nade
that
by
flag.
Black there.
Voila. Oh dear. What might we see? Might we see? What do we see? Yodsanklai.
Yods is what we see. We see Yods killing Cat.
Oh no, is he going to get that? That flag's bouncing a little bit there. Chickenu picks that up. JPY and Kenneth are around though. JPY still
Can he do
around.
it?
Nordsmark is dueling just a little bit. Why is he dueling him and not going for the flag? You idiot!
Holy shit, JP! Oh, he gets the return.
Yeah, well, JP gets it anyway. He had all the time in the fucking world to do that. But all right, you know, that's fine. Good. We have a full reset now with the teams. 0-0. That was Pelican almost making a cap in the first minute there.
Now, it's showing that they've got teeth, and they've got them very sharp on this map. But speaking
even though they're birds.
Even though they're birds. Well, their beaks are sharpened, alright? Speaking of this map, it's important to note that we mentioned the flags being bouncy. This is due to the physics in this game being played around with a little bit, with the community attempting to balance things. It didn't go well, let's put it that way.
Well,
And,
Black is out with the flag. Boom. And then Fingon hits him, but
he
doesn't
goes
kill
out.
him.
And he's dead.
And then he dies. This is what usually happens to Kappas. They do die.
Indeed.
Guillaume.
They get killed.
Guillaume. Oh, Nordsmark almost getting that return. I'll get that pick up even, because it was Guillaume with the return. Oh dear, so very silly. There's a lot of explosions happening, a lot of fractal grenades, lovely fractal grenades of the brute class here. We do have classes in this game. We have, there's something we haven't mentioned, light, medium, and heavy classes who have more health depending on how fat they are, and different weapon loadouts to go with it. But I think getting into that right now, just check out the game. Tribesend.com, I do believe.
Yes, indeed.
It's free to play, no pay to win. Just, give it a go.
It's a skill-based game, which means that you might be able to buy guns with real money. However, that doesn't make you any less shit at the game. I mean, I've played this game for over 1,000 hours, and I have every single weapon, I have everything that you could ever need. And I've played over 1,000 hours.
Very bad. Yeah.
And I'm still terrible at this
He
game.
tried to pay to win thing, but it didn't work out.
It didn't work. My wallet was not deep enough.
Exactamundo. Anyway, Black's going to do an attempt here, but he's not going to make it far because Fingon is still there. Chickenu, where are you going? Also nowhere. Fidget's still around, and then boom, he explodes. That's good. Anyway, on the other side, we have a pickup, maybe? No. Cat 9999 also taking out JPY, the capper there. Immume is dead. Long live Immume. Was a little late on that timing there. Killing the sniper at a good time is also very important, because then he's dead when your Kappa's coming in. If you kill him too soon, he'll respawn. You'll still have full view of the Kappa mostly. So, an important tidbit there of advanced strategy.
And meanwhile, about a whole lot of fuck all is going on. We have the two teams sending out their offense players very, very slowly to the other person's base, and people are being killed, but unfortunately there's not really any concentration of happenings. I mean, Cat's just sitting there in his
almost
sand.
coming in. So
actually, yes, on the
JP
bloody
over
side.
at Diamond Sword here. And we've got Guillaume and Kenneth still dueling a little bit, but Cat's still up. This is the thing with Dangerous Crossing. The base, you really need to have the heavy on the flag, the Hoff as we say. Oh, nice mid-air on Cat there.
JPY. And
To
then
no
comes
avail as he
immediately.
gets
Well
nitro.
played. Just explain what a conch means. We're referring to a on the Pathfinder class, one of the default classes. It is the weakest of all classes in terms of health. You have something called an impact nitron. When you hit someone with this impact nitron, which is thrown like a grenade, it causes them to suffer from a concussion blast, and so concussion. And this has a mechanic, the impact nitrons, which forces the flag drop.
So basically, get hit by nitron, drop flag. Also used by cappers, because the Pathfinder class is most used. You can also do it in the soldier, but Pathfinder mostly used as a capper, as you can use those nitrons as a cheap way to gain speed because it doesn't do a lot of damage to yourself.
Yeah, especially with the perk Egocentric. We have perks in this game, one of them being Egocentric. This perk is used only by cappers and maybe chasers, depending on your flavor.
It reduces splash damage.
Yeah,
there we go.
No, it doesn't reduce splash damage, it reduces damage taken to yourself.
Yes, Chicken is out with the flag clean in the soldier class. Just as I said, that JP is going to do the same thing at the over end, but he's going to get Nitron or conked, and actually Chicken is coming down, but there's Kenna, and we have someone else there as well. Chicken needs to run a little bit now. The flag has been returned. Mello and Kenneth are still on it there, juking a little bit. The flag's on the floor for Diamond Sword. Fidge is going to pick that up, but Mello's gone, falling down, like I said, down the chasm there. Kenneth's going to pick that up. Is he going to net Nitrons? Yes, so good with that. We explained that because a lot of that happened. And we do have the first score here now. The first flag has been captured for Pelican. 1-0, 18 minutes remaining.
Yeah,
so a little bit of frantic. So that's the thing. I mean, a lot of nothing happens, and then suddenly, boom, everyone comes together. The coordination is there. Nice coordination there, is one of the voice packs. Says that. Horrible. But okay, JP White doesn't care because he's coming straight in and gets blocked. He's still going to llama that out. Another term, llamaing out a flag. The llama is a silly animal, and lamaing the flag out means going very slow, or usually walking over the flag, not any sort of a speed at all.
In order to achieve the llama badge, which you can achieve any game you want, you have to literally never ski. You have to literally walk onto the flag, otherwise you cannot get the sacred llama badge.
Yeah, it's one of those suggestions that Hyra's actually implemented very early on in the beta.
Removing the,
we said, like, if you go very slow, you need to have a llama award, and they did. So there you go.
Yeah, and then people kind of regretted it because it rewards people with points anyway.
Yes, but, well, everyone gets points. Points. Doesn't matter. Flag is all that matters. Boom, Kenneth Sau self-clearing there a little bit. Doesn't care if the Hoff is still there. Hassling the Hoff is a very tired meme that we use. Kenneth, halfway across the map, meeting his team because they don't want to come too close to him because he's kind of scary. There he goes, getting chained out by the chase. And Shrek's going to pick that up, but near the base, going to get splattered. Everybody dies. And Nordsmark's still there to do something amazing, but then he dies as well. Everybody dies, and then we might see the equalizer. Yes, we will. 1-1 for Flamboyant. Not want to be left behind too long.
And just to quickly explain what Greth kind of left in his dust in the moment of the casting, he referred to a Hoff, which is a heavy on flag. It is a heavy class, which is either a Juggernaut, Doombringer, or a Brute. I prefer the Doombringer personally, who will sit their fat ass on that flag, and they will sit there as a heavy on the flag, and they will defend it. They're the
they will body block people and make Kappa's lives miserable, because it's funny, the Kappa puts all of this effort into learning routes, going fast, spending most of the map not killing anyone but just going in circles, and the Hoff just sits there on his flag, ruining their days by doing nothing.
What's really funny is that people whined about the increase in respawn timer for the Sentinel when Kappas were doing like at least 30 seconds to a minute sometimes on some of their routes, and then they get killed by a simple click.
Well, we complain because Chickanoo, by the way, 250, almost home. This is what happens when we talk. Things happen. And then we have him coming home. A little bit of E-grab action there. Oh dear, but they're all, well, Geom's still on that base. Boom, nope. JP's got to get that, please. Oh dear. Geom's still there, killing those two. Is he going to get that 2v? Well, yeah, he's a brute. He can do that.
Guillaume really should win this.
Oh, there yes, he will. But Nordmark, bye-bye.
Yeah. Guillaume's now lost this.
Yes,
as his fat ass gets chained out. Shady
that's
referring
alright,
to
the offense
using an
is coming
assault
in.
rifle repeatedly.
Can it?
Oh, is that
the two flags next to each other. What's gonna happen? Oh, the
so
pickup
close.
and a return.
Oh, we've got Malur here, actually. Who gets
Yes,
taken
he gets
out?
it.
Well, Flamboyant, Flamboyant are trying, and, well,
2-1.
this is not good enough. Fucking Pelican are beating them so far.
Yeah, but that was kind of a mess there at the end there.
Yeah.
The two flags there. Nice Z-grab action there. Also nice run, but sadly to no avail. I mean, I must say Flamboyant's offense was really quickly coming back across the map. Just, well, it's all, that's that tiny little base. It's the problem. Once you get in there, every splash damage weapon you have will wreak havoc and kill everything. And that's exactly what happened.
Just like your permission to cut you off, Greth. Actually, no, I'm not going to ask your permission. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm so very sorry. Just like to take this moment to plug important things. If you were interested in playing friendly, or maybe unfriendly, competitive games with other people in the Tribes community, please head over to playapug.com. Download Mumble, join the server that befits your region, be it Europe, America, wherever, and please come play with us. Play pickup games. It's a whole bunch of fun. You don't really see public games the same way after you start playing pugs. But as I'm whittling on, we have Chicken coming for Diamond Sword to get the third cap for Diamond Sword. Team Pelican, does he get the cap? Yes, he does. So that is 3-1. That's pretty decent considering that they were getting shut out, sort of, on the other two maps.
Yeah, it's actually very strange that they picked this map that sort of favored Flamboyant, but I was thinking already, maybe they had some kind of strategy worked out or whatever, or maybe, the fact that you could cluster so easily. I mean, the thing is, we have Chickenu, who's been a very consistent capper throughout the series. He's been very good on it. Even, when the Disrupt wasn't complete, doing a very good job, and he's getting out consistently. And I think with the defense of Pelican also, it's quite easy. Well, easy enough, I'd say this, because JP now gets killed by Immune, though, with the sniper position and everything. They're keeping it together really well. And maybe they have these catabatic style situations still coming out of it. Chickenu now bouncing a little bit. I don't think that was intended. Out of the base. Chickenu sliding down out of range of most of the offense players who's still going to try and cut him off. But that's the long route home here, giving ample opportunity for the offense to catch up. But the defenders of Diamond Swords are also coming in. Ken and Mela, are they going to kill? Chickenu's going to stop. Fidget's going to take that one. No, he doesn't get that pickup, sadly.
That's cost him it. It really has. Because if that person managed to grab the flag and get out with it, that could very well have actually secured the flag for them. But unfortunately, flags were missed, people derped, and the Blood Eagle flag returns to its stand. I see, Greth, you asked what happens to flags when they get capped. When a flag is returned, it's returned. I think that when a flag is capped, I think it is just reset. I don't think a new one appears. I'm sorry.
Oh, well. I do know what happens when flags get dropped down bottomless pits, though.
Yes, they perish.
They create their own universe. They basically, there was a bug back in the day when flags mysteriously disappeared sometimes, and that's those flags.
Implying this doesn't still happen.
No, sometimes. Anyway, Kenneth is high up into the sky. He throws this flag, which is going gracefully towards JP, who then misses it completely, and he gets... No, he doesn't get returned, though. Guillaume's going to pick that one up, punt it a little bit further, though.
Oh, little nearly had that one, but Chickenu might... no. He's going for the other flag. He's going for their flag.
Yep,
and he doesn't
misses.
get out.
But that's okay,
bad.
we still love him. The old St. Clyde. No, he's still there, Chickenu, but he came to get there in time, maybe? No. That was wishful thinking. That's the thing, Pelican's offense doesn't mobilize quite quick enough to pull those things off. So if you're relying on your capper to do the E-grab, sometimes works, sometimes doesn't, but this time it didn't. 3-2, this is still everyone's game, 10 minutes to go. And I'm ready to fall on my keyboard out of fatigue.
Come on, Greth, you can do it. It's 10 minutes left, and
don't be so
Flamboyant...
perky, come on.
Flamboyant are giving us a nice game as they have taken it back to 3-2 as opposed to the 3-1 as it was before. Flamboyant saying, hey, we're still here and we're not going to let you get away with this, because they are not going to be getting away with it. Flamboyant are not going to give Pelican an easy run at this. Even if Pelican do come out on top, Flamboyant are going to give him a good old rodering in the meantime.
Yes, all of those things you said. Very well done. Chicken out with flag.
Out with flag. He has much health.
Clean out. Black did a good job there. Very well done. High up into the sky. No damage on him whatsoever.
Well, there is damage on him whatsoever.
Well. They might actually get this cap here unless some kind of a miracle gab happens from Guillaume or maybe...
Guillaume majestically flies past the flag stand but doesn't actually go on the flag stand, which would be of help, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. So, that was a textbook cap.
Yep.
Nice clear, boom, flag out, Kappa, clean health, all the way across the map, everyone running behind him and failing, and then bing, you know, that's the thing. On these kind of maps, you can have a lot of points suddenly out of nowhere if there's just something wrong with your defense or whatever. So very dangerous indeed.
Plus, a very common tactic is to run multiple Kappas. So you'll have one person setting up a route, and they'll go very fast, they'll grab the flag, they'll cap the flag, and you'll have someone else who, in the meantime, set up their own route in tandem.
Chicken's doing it again, by the way, while you're
He's
talking.
doing it again, a textbook cap again.
Point.
And boom, 5-2.
So something wrong with the Flamboyant defense there for a second, because he's managed, in the moment we were speaking, he did 2 caps, boom, 5-2 now. It's still to 7. So 8 minutes remain. Still a lot can happen. But it's kind of these silliness things that Kenneth just did, throwing a flag down the hill. It's not going to cut it, I think. So, yeah. We'll see what happens, whether or not Flamboyant can pick this one up or whether or not they care to do so.
Although it doesn't matter so much, considering that they've already won.
Yes, but you see, we are trying to keep up the appearance of a very exciting match.
Appearances?
Yes, indeed. So, when there's 2-5, anything can happen, and everyone's happy, and everyone's going to cap flags, and
I'd like to apologise to the entire stream for Greth and myself. This is not normally how casts are.
Especially for Drunkenjedi. I am so very sorry. I don't even like him. Alright, so JPY fails horribly. I'm just, you know what, yeah, fine. If there's people watching, this is fine. But I'm going to do my cast. I'm not going to be the babysitting caster anymore.
I'm not asking you to, Greth.
No,
I'm just saying that this is not...
It's really annoying.
I was simply pointing out to the stream that this is not typically
Look at his glory. Look at the glory of Fidget. He is going there. He is
and he's dead.
Dead. But that's okay, because his glory lives on as the flag hits Mellor in the face and returns to the base.
As I was trying to quickly explain, this is not normally how casts are done. This is a city cast. Very, very simple.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I am very serious. I have done many serious things. I have said many serious things. Okay?
Yeah, but thing is, Greth, your serious is not normal serious. It is on a different plane.
I disagree.
Well,
this is what
you're wrong.
Tribes does to you people. Listen to me very carefully. If you play this game, nothing else will matter. You will not be able to play another FPS game, okay?
No.
It's simple. So be warned, all right?
Like, you just can't go back.
In.
You can't go back to, say, Counter-Strike.
No,
it just feels so alien after playing Tribes in all its glory. Yeah.
You know, yes. And
look at me, I'm running around. Big fucking deal. I'm flying around.
You see. Tribes traps us inside canoe, out again, clean. Flam, what the hell are you doing on defense?
I don't know. They're just sitting there jerking off.
And then Kenneth's doing that little Kennethy thing where he does like, they're just throwing that flag in the midfield and meh, you know. But that's fine, you know. The old Sankla is going to kill Chicken and return the flag. Or at least kill Chicken. Just kill Chicken. Please, Yods. Come on. You know that. He's running. He's not important anymore. There you go. See? Killing in this game is not important. I just want Chicken to die. So good. You know, we've got a flag in the midfield now, while the other flag is being contained in a sort of defensive position near the enemy base. And Black's gonna get that retrieve. Yes, he is, right before he is sniped. And then Nordsmark, he actually suicided, but that doesn't matter because Nordsmark, look at Nordsmark, making it 6-2 on dangerous crossing. Yes.
I'm afraid we both have a rather large amount of egg on our faces.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Why?
We've been under the... Yeah, we've been kind of talking as if, Flamboyant won the first map.
This is true. You're an idiot. See, I
We
didn't want
both...
to...
Hey, Greth, you were with me on this one.
No, you said that. I don't
You
pay
went
attention
along
to
with it.
these things.
You went
It's
along
still
with it.
very important.
Just at fault. We're sorry,
No,
chat. Flamboyant did not win the first
yes,
map. I'm sorry.
I was at fault in believing you actually did something, actually contributed something intelligently, or at least remembered what the hell the score was. But yeah, you're right. Pelican won Rain Dance, right? It's a best of 3. The other map went the fucking flam. So yeah, I was right all along. You were wrong. This is very
You were
important.
right, you never contradicted me, but let's move along from our petty squabbling and actually get along to the casting. That would be fantastic.
We're getting along. You're just wrong. Ah.
Meanwhile, fuck all is happening because everything's reset, aside from Chicken,
Yes.
who doesn't manage to get a grab.
Alright, so 6-2. So, Flamboyant's actually in a bit of a pickle. This is kind of funny.
So, Flamboyant are gonna lose? This is...
Yeah, well, Please don't all chat. Meller is getting annoyed. So really, they need to... well, the thing is, right, what you said on Sunstar... was it Sunstar? Yeah, it was Sunstar. Because now I'm not sure about anything anymore. But, no, the thing is, they still have sort of a chance, because we saw Pelican actually capping 3 times in a very short amount of time, which would still not be enough for Flamboyant at this stage, but, miracles can happen. But their offense has been a little spotty, and their capping hasn't really come together. This is the thing we've seen before on Sunstar as well, that Kenneth's grabs weren't really that clean. Chicken was, again, look, out clean, perfect execution of the routes, really well done, coming home once more, and this is going to be the final cap unless JPY can make it in time.
Well,
Mella's
so he
actually
can
going to
actually do
grab
something
it.
with
That
that.
might have been a mistake. Oh no, he's actually quite on time there. Mella jumps down, but look at that. Oh, they might make the mistake of overcommitting to this chase here though. Chicken
I don't
knew.
think they are. I think they're doing fine.
They might well just force the standoff, well, because it's only 3 minutes remaining anyway. Black got that one. Kenneth, down we go.
Well, you'll notice the Pelican team have a lot of people on defense. Well, they did at that time. Now they're switching down to more... well, actually, only have 3 people on defense at the moment, if you include... Yeah, 3 people. So they're switching to standard defense.
It's not going to matter. There's 2 minutes remain.
Yeah.
There's just too many flags to cap right now.
Oh, damn, it's not GG. This is fucking DX. Anything can happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Nordmark nearly getting the return. Nicely mid-air and Kenneth, but unfortunately taken out, shotgunned by Shrek. And the standoff continues.
Yes, but the clock keeps ticking, and they really don't want this. They're basically, the longer this standoff happens for Flamboyant here, just the desperate it's going. Yeah, it's basically time for maybe 2 grabs or something. They have to have teleporters in the base somewhere for this to still work. But all right, full with honor, they will still descend upon the defense of Pelican JPY with maybe a miracle Nitron or something like that. It's not going to happen. Black's just going to back off. Still quite a bit of terrain in the back there. Black might still go down, though. Something similar is happening at the other end of the map here. There might be a retreat for Diamond Swords for Pelican here.
No, they're just... Pelican are just lumbering this out so much, and while Blood Eagle are doing their damnedest to get it back, Pelican are doing a great job of holding on to that flag, and that's won them this game. The fact that they're able to draw this standoff out for, what, 1.5 minutes now, if that? And that's GG.
Well, yeah, but for the first time, I actually saw Pelican do really well in the standoff situation, kind of, very not leaving the capper alone, moving away from the offense. So, yeah, expertly done, even for the resources committed there by Flamboyant. So, I must say, yeah, a deserved win here, and not for lack of trying from Flamboyant, and apparently. So, there you have it. I mean, they did have a plan for DX.
Didn't one of the Flamboyant teams, didn't one of the Flamboyant members actually say thanks for the map?
Yeah.
That's
exactly what happened, because they thought it was a cluster-heavy map, which it is. But Chickenu has just been so very well coordinated, and I mean, he won this map. Well, the offense, of course, as well, but his grabs were clean. It was perfect, picture perfect, like we said, 2 or 3 times. And that's what you need, you know? And Flamboyant was never really clean with their grabs on this map, always failing to get the standee away. So there you go. The Blood Eagle flag has been returned.
And the GGs
the
are called.
end. And the GG's roll, because there we have it. Pelican takes the match. 2-1.
Yeah. I honestly didn't think it was going to happen. I honestly thought Flam were going to take that, but Pelican showing their strength, showing that, you know, people always go to kind of default as Flam as, you know, just Flam, you know, it's fucking Flam, fucking Vert. They're the top 2 teams, you know, but, you know, Pelican here is showing that they are the 3rd team. You know, I mean, there are other teams that can contend maybe with Pelican, but I would still say that Pelican have now secured their place as like a trio of the best teams in Europe now.
Yep, exactly. So there you have it. Pelican pulling it together beautifully. And, you know, on Sunstar, it looked a little wobbly because of the offense just being completely outgunned, basically. So, yeah, there you go. Rain Dance, good map. Long time ago that I've had such a pleasure on Rain Dance. And Sunstar, good map. And then, boom, DX. Outplayed again.
I would just like to take this opportunity to apologise to the stream for the mistake made about who won the first map. I palm it off on the fact that I'm sleep deprived and I drink too much as a student, so that's my excuse. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in, especially those from the Twitch.tv front page. It's fantastic to see you watching this cast of a Tribes Ascend competitive game. If you want to get involved in the community, or indeed in the competitive community, please go to playerpug.com for all that tribe goodness. All you need is a mic and the game installed. Both of those can be easily acquired if you do not have them. My name is Drunkenjedi. I'm joined here by Greth. The unsung hero is now being sung. Aya is the person who you've been looking through, the cameraman, so to speak. He has been doing a fantastic job, as always, and I can't thank him enough for giving us this opportunity to cast this match.
Indeed. So there you have it. We are doing this on a regular basis on, well, the TCN casters. Also, of course, North America has their scene as well, with different players, different teams, and then very good casters indeed as well. So we are, like I said, NATL, EUTL, still doing these matches. We do need new blood in the comp community. We always, you know, it's a scary game, and we aren't all that big assholes towards new players, but expect to be bad at the game for a little while. A little while. Depends. Yeah. You know, it's really a competitive game. You have to commit to. Just the first baby steps will be the hardest. But like
briefly going back to my plugging, sorry to interrupt you there, Greth. I actually have links for the chat. We have a link for playerpug.com and a link for the Tribes Reddit. The subreddit for Tribes, simply R Tribes, is the community hub, also known as the quote official forums quote. And yeah, it's basically the place to go for anything related to Tribes. If you want to watch a Tribes stream, people stream there. If you want to watch a Tribes cast, people cast. Anything about Tribes, not just Tribes Ascend. Previous Tribes games are also talked about there, although not as much, considering that Ascend is the most recent game. So I will now put playerpug.com, please come and join us, and our Tribes, please come and join us in the chat now. Thank you very much for watching.
And also the last plug I will give to wilderzone.org, which is sort of a compendium of a lot of different videos and some tutorials in there as well, capping videos to learn how to do that. All of that in there as well. So wilderzone.org, and also, of course, a large stats page of all the players currently active.
I just realised we've actually had a bot in the chat doing this the entire time.
No, well, that's fantastic.
Indeed, game
Hooray
shrine,
to automation.
Wilderzone. Yeah, that's very useful.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we should actually just wrap this cast up. They've been listening to us for far too long, and
well,
I don't believe I had a response from JP about interviews, so I'm afraid no interviews today. So
might be very much because, well, we don't want to expose the Tribes community too much.
no, that would be bad. So my name is Drunkenjedi. Thank you all very much for watching. Sorry for any mistakes made. They do happen. We are, after all, human. I'm joined here by my good friend.
Yes.
That's your part to speak, Greth.
Is that my part? I'm sorry. We are professional casters of the Tribes community. We do this all the time. So, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.